Alright, recording now. So this is myself, Andy, and hanafuda doing a VOD review for Sir Ronny of the Irish Discord.
Hello.
Hanafuda is that man there. That man over there. So he primarily is playing D.Va. I think he wants to improve his D.Va. Can't remember what he said about it. I watched a bit of this earlier, and one thing I noticed was your team comp was shit at the start, so I want to check exactly what your team comp was at the start.
Is he a main D.Va?
I don't know. So we'll see. Genji, Widow, D.Va, Ana. I don't want me to pause.
No, don't worry. It's probably nothing.
Alright. Yeah, like, this is a shit team comp. Like, you have two main heals. Like, the Widow doesn't... Why is there a Widow duo queuing with a Moira player on Junkertown? You know? Surely that guy wants to play Mercy to boost his Widow friend. And then the Genji's kind of shit because it's not going to be contributing to shield break. Like, you have a...
It's a half and half comp for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
it's like...
Like Widow with the Orisa makes sense, Genji with the D.Va makes sense, but then with everything else it doesn't.
Yeah, because it's like that guy, kind of Ana, they all want to do shield break. Widow and Genji don't want to do shield break because they're not going to be benefiting from it really. And whatever the fuck Moira does, you know? Like, Moira doesn't really do anything.
I mean, for me, if you switch at one of the healers, Genji, for something else, Widow on this map, it's still good because
the Widow's
she just
good.
Gets flanks and gets
just go like
herself.
something for shield spam. But like I think the thing that Sir Ronny here, the D.Va, can understand is that he needs to dedicate himself fully to shield breaking for that shield to ever break in the first place. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, you just used your cooldown at the start. Like, the thing is 0.3 seconds away and you've already lost your cooldown. That was really bad. Like, some of the initial shield break that you can get from spamming there is really important.
Even like, for me, this positioning already, like here, you're not doing much. You're just waiting.
Yeah, he's just looking around, really. Like, usually as a D.Va, I would probably be around here, just like sort of scouting, seeing what they have. Maybe like kind of protecting that from flankers, not really dedicating too much to it, but like there's no point in being up here, I think. Also, you're behind a shield and DMing it, like there's no reason to do that really, unless you see the shield is breaking, like.
Yeah, just like a little bit before, also there was a nade, I think, going there. Like, you were on top, so on theory, you can get like the nade or something else that they throw.
Yeah, exactly.
That nade,
just
for example. Like, if you are there with your team, at least, like the only thing that you are doing there is protecting them. So I think that you should be aware of that more than doing damage, because from that distance you don't do that damage. So I agree with Andy to be closer to do more shield break, or you need to be careful with that nades and stuff like that.
Yeah, like, by the way, being closer doesn't mean like, oh, you have to be sitting in front of Ryan. Like, be closer, but be really ready to like just fucking run back here straight away. Like, don't dedicate. Like, never go past this line here. It's suicide otherwise. And I think like your Orisa just walks and gets headshot or something. Yeah.
Yeah, we know.
But it's like, it was such a bad position and the team comp was really bad, so... Playing really passive, though. Like, you're not really doing anything.
For me also, like, if you play the Orisa, it's more about the only one that can contest, because you're not diving to contest the payload. So unless Orisa plays on the lower ground and you can be behind the Orisa, not getting all the damage, I don't think that it's worth it playing on high ground with Orisa and Diva.
Well, it's also
Because
the
of
thing
what
of
you
like it draws their attention to two spots, whereas like if you're just like say Orisa shield here, Orisa's there, and you're over there, all they have to do is just shoot everything onto that. Whereas if you're like over on their right side, they have to dedicate time to you, which means the shield stays up longer. It means Orisa can do more. But again, it's like you have to be really careful with that because you can get punished pretty easily. That was good that you responded
That's
to
nice,
the call. Yeah.
Actually,
Hmm?
I'm silent. I didn't have the voice. Okay, now I'm good.
What? Oh, okay. Yeah. But I'm noticing he is DMing shields a shit ton. Like he's DMing his own Ryan when he's shielding. Like not there. That's okay because he knows he's going to be taking a fuck ton of damage. But yeah, I don't know. Like he just really didn't do a lot there. What could he have done differently? So like he lost his Orisa. I'm just gonna go back and like see if we can think of anything he could have done differently. It's like being down here from first, I think, just to get shield spam. Because like everyone up here is fine. They don't need the. Do you want to join us for a VOD review, Liam?
Oh, sure.
It's Diva.
Okay. I'd be interested myself.
Yeah.
I like to play Diva.
Like everyone up here, I think is fine. So you don't even need to be up there.
Yeah, for me, it's more about like Orisa should be down and should be contesting. Not even payload, but at least not leaving all the payload for free, moving,
Yeah.
and then Diva can be the one like going on high ground, shooting from one side, distracting them, or going for one of the picks on the high ground instead of all just staying there. That was the one that I saw at the beginning, like that.
The fire strike.
Yeah, and the little dynamite from.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That
a
could
huge
also be
part of
done.
Diva. Just eating all that spam. Like fire strikes, dynamites, nades. I think those are the three most important things. So, she's only lost her Orisa at this point.
Yeah, disengage. It's the best thing that you can do.
Yeah, definitely. That being said, though, if the payload goes past here, it's going to be really hard for your team to do anything. I would probably be standing like down here on the corner, trying to contest the payload so it doesn't move past this area. Just because if it goes past there, then it's out in the open, and it really makes it harder for you as Diva and Eurus as well.
Yeah, even if it's just like dropping down, touching the payload, stopping it, and then flying up.
Yeah, exactly.
And go from high ground to high ground and just dropping a little bit. Like you're stopping it because at least they don't have a hawk, I believe. So you're not gonna be like hooked into the team and just completely melt it.
And
you
actually,
can be a
like,
little
he
bit more
has
aggressive.
he has Anna and Moira, so he can like take a fuck ton of damage and build their ults. So. But yeah, okay, so he loses Widow. Yeah, it's just okay. He gets the Anna here, but I think the fight is already lost by that time anyway, and they've given up so much space. So wait, how does the enemy team win this if they don't have an Anna and they have a Zen? Oh, Bob. Okay. I feel like he's playing way too passive in general though right now.
I mean, everyone else was dead also, so
Yeah.
Diva
So I think
more.
I think what lost him there was the initial positioning of like being behind the rest of shield when he didn't need to be, and then not contesting cars. Yeah. So those are the two things he could have changed there to have a better chance there. Go Genji, Widow, please. Oh, what do you do? Holy shit.
Why? Because I have 200 hours to play.
Oh, because he's a widow, one trick and you can counter him.
What?
Because I'm Genji one trick.
What is this conversation
He's a
voice?
widow, the enemy widow.
Did anyone hear that? He's a widow, the enemy widow. Okay.
Is the quality of the video good for you?
Yeah, it's kind of ass, like.
Okay. Because it was good until now. Now I can't see shit.
Wait, like how bad? Because
Like, worse than Mario Bros. Bad.
well, you can change the quality with the. Oh,
Yeah, it's high quality. Now it works. But oh no, but that's the beginning.
yeah, I skipped back as well.
Okay. Now, like here you should go directly, like those
Yeah,
kind
just
two
run
shots
back.
that you get. Or...
He could have easily gotten DMAC there, like.
Yeah.
Because I have 200 hours left.
Oh, because he's the
Now it
widow,
gets
one
fucked
trigger,
up the
you
video
can
again. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Should be fine.
Genji 1 tick.
He's a widow.
I don't know what he's DMing there. Again, it's like, you're noticing that he's DMing when he's behind Rhine shield loads.
Yes.
Also here, just like say, like you start using your E right now before you've even seen the Widow, and then when you see her, she's well, when you see her in good quality, she's already way out of your like E effective range in terms of like what you can track.
Okay, now I'm saying again.
Okay.
Here, for me, you should be on high ground.
Yeah, like he could have when he flew in here, he could have wait. So the path he takes, he like flies just straight here. I think he could have gone like that and ended up
Exactly.
there.
I'm from the side, just
If
free
you think
shoot
about
everyone.
it, you're effectively this distance versus this distance is basically the same. So you could have just stayed on high ground and been safer and have somewhere to fall back to. Yeah, like you cancelled your boosters too early there. Should have just gone high ground.
I mean, you can still protect your Reinhardt from the high ground and still do a lot of damage, and
Well, if
the
anything,
fight between the two
you
Reinhardt.
protect him more because of the whole you're drawing aggro. Like drawing aggro is super important. Is all off tanks, I think. You and your Ryan just get the fuck back now.
Last one.
That's not a fight you want to take. Like spending this much attention on that Widow is stupid.
They have wall.
She kind of
Yeah,
zones
exactly.
herself
This is a
out.
good position.
Yeah, like this is good. But like the Widow, you only need to pay attention to her when she's like up on that part up there, or where you are right now. Otherwise, she doesn't have good line of sight. So yeah, this is good. Uh oh. I might actually like if I was flying back here. I saw them use their shield, so I might actually do the thing where you like turn around and bomb backwards.
Mhm.
And it could create space for your Ryan, but I mean,
One of the things that I'm also seeing him doing a lot when he flies completely on a straight line.
oh nice.
That's nice. It.
Yeah, he could be doing
So,
like the thing where so he's flying like that right now. He could be going
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree because it makes it really easy for them to shoot you if you're just going in a straight line like that. Yeah, it was a nice grab eat though. I don't think it was intentional, but it was very nice.
Widow is alone there.
I think he. Yeah, his position is somewhat okay. He could be committing a bit more when you've got an advantage in the fight, but it's never that bad to play safe as D.Va.
For me, again, like when you fly out of there, just fly to high ground because you can always drop if you want to go down, and you won't use mobility. Here, you're already on the low ground.
Yeah.
Like here, when you fly, go up
Like
and stay on the
here.
right side, for example. Exactly.
Yeah.
Because now you drop down, and
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
you can't go anywhere.
It's the whole thing of like, if you're going to use your booster's cooldown, you want to get value out of it, and a way to get value out of it is to like land on a high ground. Because like Hannah's saying, even though you landed up there, if you want to be down here, you can just jump down. Like that doesn't cost anything, but it's impossible for you to get back up there without using a cooldown again. So it's like maximize the amount of value that you get out of your cooldowns, which includes your boosters as well. And again, yeah, flying in a straight line.
Mhm.
Like when you're 98 health, you should really be like spamming up and down a bit.
That's a nice save for Urana. Like
Yeah,
she was
CM.
pushing too far.
I think they should be pushing right now though. Like they have an advantage in the fight. The Genji killed like 2 people.
Like here, you're shooting shield. If you were on top, you would shoot Reinhardt's head.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, why did he drop down in the first place? Because he did fly up there.
Nice.
He just stayed. No, and drop.
Yeah, he's always just giving up high ground.
Nice.
And like you could have done the saving of your Ana as well from the high ground. Like DM has a massive range, so Just point it on
But
your
now
hand.
that you're waiting, you should be positioning yourself on a high ground.
Yeah, and actually, what would have happened there? So your Widow Ash, no, your Ash gets dove by the Diva up there. If you were up there, you would have contested that Diva. It would have meant that the Rhine had less support. Your Rhine would have been able to aggress more. It's just like controlling high ground is really, really important in the game.
Like that Rhine could be already dead before he dropped the shield.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
That was decent.
We have to fix, guys. We have.
Yeah, just walk in. Like, even if I know this kind of you always want to stay behind your Rhine because that's what you're supposed to do. But if you see that there's like an enemy just free pushing the payload here, and your Rhine is like so far back that he's not defending payload, just go stand in front of it yourself. Your Rhine will eventually catch up with you. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Okay, okay.
Lane one.
What? Oh, okay, you're just killing the Rhine. But I wouldn't commit so much to a kill like that.
Yeah, I mean, you don't see what there is behind the Reinhardt. So
Exactly.
if you push on a little room where you cannot escape using your boosters and there's healers there, then Reinhardt doesn't die, you're dead.
Yeah, like even if you wanted to go into that room there, you could just walk into it, and then if you need to get out, you use your boosters. Like your
Yeah.
boosters are like a lot of what we're talking about right now is like the boosters are super important to how you play as Diva. And also again, there it's like instead of going like that and ending up on the high ground here, you just go straight around here and just walk on the low ground. Which means that if their Diva wants to, all she has to do is just fly up to high ground and she's controlling it now.
For me, it's kind of the opposite of what he's doing. Like, you should always be on high ground unless you have a reason of being on low ground.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you want to be on low ground, you just drop off the high ground. Like, there's no difficulty in that. I would probably just let this fight lose. Yeah. Nah, I don't think the
the
Diva
bomb.
bomb was worth using.
I'm going Zarya for you.
That's what I was wondering. Was he going to use it or not?
Like, even if you wanted to contest, it's not worth it for the time that you're going to contest.
So let's look at team comps again. So it's Ana Zen, Zarya, Ashe versus. Okay. So your team comp kind of lacks a shit ton of damage compared to them. And you have 2 main heals, which isn't really help because your Rhino will just get bursted down anyway. So you should probably lose all the tank battles, I think.
Yeah, also because you're missing the Discord on Reinhardt, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
you
every
should
single time. He's talking to the Moira there, by the way. He wants the Moira to keep her ult for the Grav. Like, what? Moira ult does like Winston damage. I would eat like you should basically on reflex eat fire strikes. They're super easy to eat because they have a massive hitbox. DM your Ryan here. Yeah. Your Ryan is playing too aggro. Oh.
yeah.
Oh.
Oops. Okay.
Jeez, okay. I would just go die point here. Like either get out or die point, but I would have died point probably.
Again, you were on high ground and then dropped for no reason when you didn't have boost again, so I would have stayed up, and then when you have boost, just boost back.
And it's like only really those two that can actually punish you. It's the Ashe and the Diva. So, like if you're on high ground, I mean.
Maybe they have a club.
What else do they have? They probably have Grav.
Just farm now.
What?
Ult me when you have mana.
You should get out of here because of the Bob and go high ground behind them. Like, you could have contested the 2 guys that were on top left.
Yeah, that's
when
why I was
Reinhardt
really
pushed it.
confused at the just
When he does the
random-
little boost on the left side, right?
Yeah, you just
Farm now.
so okay, that's fine. Whatever, you're just breaking shield. felt like maybe he thought he had Diva Bomb or something, you know? This kind of looks like something you'd be doing if you were going to bomb, and then he realizes and cancels.
No. Like, I would have boosted, like, even if you want to do like a little curve to the left to
Like up to
protect
there.
yourself from the two, you just go through the, like, along the wall and book whoever is on the high ground. So you get the high ground, you can shoot from behind, you can still DM the Reinhardt.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you have free...
Once you get up there, you can start shooting downwards. And again, it's like it draws their attention, which is as much a resource for them as healing is. It's like if you're drawing attention from their Rhine and your Rhine is pushing their Rhine, it's like he has to struggle to decide what to do. Your nano blade. Oh, nope. Well, you were nano blading. Again, like, you're just tanking fire strikes the face when you have DM on cooldown.
What's that?
Well, they had a minute and like 30 seconds, so it's for Junkertown. That's okay.
Second point was probably best for them.
Okay, let's play boss and
Nice, good. Always go to the pugs. Ignore friends. Only go to pugs. What the fuck? What is he doing?
Is he trying to hook like
the widow spot.
the widow grapple just to get up there?
I would, whenever I'm playing this map, always, wait, get out of my face. There's that rock over there. Widows, at least at higher ranks, whatever, they sometimes peek there and try and get a free kill. Always look over there first and just check if there's anyone there. Like, it's really important.
Yeah, if you look up top right, the little ledge there on top
Somewhere
right,
over there,
if she's not there, then immediately look to the left on Silo.
Well, yeah, I suppose it's like there, kind of like down there too. If not, she's probably over there or
Wow.
behind her shield. But it's just like scouting to know where the enemy team is really important. When your shield goes down, that's when you DM, by the way. So now you should just be holding DM, waiting for your Orisa shield to go back up. Now keep your DM, like, because this strat is almost...
That's good.
Yeah. Like, this is all just about cycling the shield and DM and just getting the Bastion to burn down anything in front of you.
Here for me, you were risking too much getting hooked.
stop right
Yeah.
You could go on high ground already.
and hold
Like
Like, if
this-
you were there on high ground, Hawk wouldn't have pushed so much, I think.
So, you mean...
To the right side
so,
when he pushes.
yeah. So,
Like,
like,
that's
right
good.
here.
He is fine that he draws because there's a Hawk on your face, so you don't want to get hooked. Here you could have got hooked by Hawk on front of the shield. And here you could already be on there on the high ground right side.
I don't know, I don't necessarily agree. I think, like, being behind the shield, just spamming with the Bastion is enough in this comp. Like, all it is you just sit on the pirate ship and burn them down. Like, there he wasn't DMing his Orisa, and now they got bursted down. Because usually the Orisa shield only goes down for like 2 or 3 seconds, which is usually enough for you to DM most of the damage.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's really boring as the diva, but you just sit there and just DM everything that comes in.
New objective. Get the payload moving.
Hopefully this isn't one of these matches where they just stick on fucking Bastion, Orisa, and lose.
I have none left. Maybe we need to change one.
Yeah. You guys just need to swap the comp and... Like, why do you have a Brig on Junkertown first? Okay. The Brig should swap.
Defense matrix activated. Adding power to forward shield.
I will give you none of the monthly discount as well.
I would probably just ignore the Orisa and thingy and just go over here. Like, obviously he hooked you there, but... And again, it's kind of like, you could have flown up to the high ground there and shot down on the people, and Hog wouldn't be able to hook you because there's that wall here that you can't shoot through.
It was nice reaction though to the hook
I'll
from
give you
the
none of the
hawk on Winston. He
Absolutely.
reacted fast.
But yeah, if you're playing Junkertown first attack with dive, and they're playing Orisa Hog, and their DPS aren't behind their shield, you can probably just avoid the Orisa Hog entirely.
My barrier's about to go. I will shield you.
But yeah, your team comp is actually really bad against theirs.
Yep, because both snipers should be too far for you to dive on them.
Yep.
And,
And then, like, your
the
Winston is
tanks are not
discorded.
diveable.
Yeah, exactly. So you basically have no dive targets whatsoever.
Exactly.
Can we go, Baylor?
Oh. Yeah, that's like that Winston way overcommitted for that too. You should have DM'd him, but he also jumped in like an absolute retard.
Yep.
Oh, this probably gets decided by a Diva Bomb or something. Like, I only see this being won with like some big ult, because they're doing terrible right now.
It's just going to the face of an Orisa Hawk with Winston. It's just not gonna work.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, your Brig is swapped to Tracer, thank God.
I have none
Like,
for
the guy on Brig on this map against that comp is doing nothing whatsoever.
Feet?
Yeah. Ah, come on. Should eat those.
Bad. He
He's
used
fucking Winston, man. He just needs to go to Rhine. Oh, he has Primal, so he's not going to swap. Okay, this has to be decided by like a Diva Bomb. There is no way that you win. Oh, or Nano Blade, yeah.
Nano Blade.
Use no blade, use no test.
Yeah. Yeah, he could bomb now.
Yeah,
Because the shield won't be there. Yeah, there we go. Oh, huge! You got the bongo.
There's one.
Ah, what a fucking mess.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if there's anything to say there. Like,
No, it was too much of a mess.
don't play that comp into their comp. It's really bad. Oh yeah, if Wrecking Ball is doing that, Wrecking Ball is going in for a power driver like that. Fly up and boop him away so that he goes that way. Because presumably there's like an Ana right behind you. And even then, if you fly up, he's not going to do damage to you. And it just totally fucks up everything he's wanting to do.
Yeah, like not that he's completely alone on the payload, it wouldn't matter that much, but booping him could mean getting him out of the map
29 Baylor.
on some other...
Yeah, exactly. Or just like denying him ult charge, because when I play Wrecking Ball and Power Drive, I'm going for like just max ult charge all the time.
Also, if the Wrecking Ball is going for killing a squishy,
Your
it's like
fucking
two-
Ana is trying to keep you up in that.
That's
It's like-
free ult charge.
Yeah, I suppose, but it's also delaying your death too. Like, I don't think
No, no,
I don't think a Moira ult is valuable enough.
No, 100% not.
Ooh.
I don't think he knows where that Tracer is. He's like, what's he checking? They probably have shadows, so yeah, I would just ignore like these two guys down here. Just fucking ignore them. Like, don't play to where they want to play. That's why Ryan doesn't work, because you can just ignore him and go on everything high ground. There's like a Zen or something up here that you were looking at. Oh, I thought you were gonna go up to him. If you're fighting a Tracer like that, just be patient. Wait for her to shoot a clip, or if you can, DM the clip immediately and then flash it off. But if you can't get the timing right, it's okay. Just let her shoot one clip and then get the timing back. Where
I got back to the beginning, sorry.
Oh yeah, no problem. I'll play it. Should be
Okay.
forward now.
Yeah. Thanks.
But yeah, like it's a big thing with Diva against Tracer, which will no longer be a thing with the P2.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like
Like now
Tracer
you can.
will be even stronger. But yeah, like flashing your DM on Tracers in time with their shots is really, really important.
Should have been there.
Like again, there's already 3 on payload. You should be on high ground.
Nice. Fucking Moira. Nice, that's good DM. That's fine. I don't think you need to use ults or anything here. I think this is a one fight.
This fight was pretty good
Yeah,
from him.
definitely could just be more on high ground in general though.
Even like he never does also the move that we discussed once that you tried to make me do more, Andy, to
What's up?
boop him, like boop someone, fly up, shoot from the top.
Oh yeah, that's that's one I use constantly. So it's like, I don't know, say the Roadhog. Say you're 1v1ing the Roadhog here. To start the 1v1, if he doesn't have Hook, obviously. If he doesn't have Hook, you fly into him, boop him away, and then before your flight ends, fly up and then start shooting downwards so that as you're falling, you're shooting him the whole time as you're falling down. And it just makes it harder for them to shoot you and easier for you to shoot them.
That's especially on open areas where you don't have high ground, where you can fly and keep shooting from the top. Like you can always find, with your boost, you just get high ground for a little while.
I think definitely... Oh! That bomb be huge, maybe? Nice.
Nice, bro.
I think definitely the biggest thing we're noticing here is the booster usage could be improved a fuck ton, and just like keeping high ground in general. Yeah, like that's perfect. That's exactly what we were talking about right there.
Don't drop.
Yeah.
Don't drop.
Oh, like that's fine. There.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
That's perfect. Exactly what he did there is what you should be doing in most of the scenarios.
And now get the hell out.
Yeah, I would just leave because, well,
From there, you could shoot if you wanted.
yeah. I don't blame him for leaving. It was a. I would leave if it was like a top 500 game, but if it's a Masters game, I'd be like, well, maybe we can randomly win this. The Bob saved him. Yeah, now I just leave. Let them kill you, just run into them. Nice. Okay. What's your team comp? Ryan. Yeah, I mean, Diva's not bad against them. You're denying the Roadhog, kind of the Tracer, the Ashe a bit. I would probably go Zarya here, but Diva's okay too.
And again, trying to be more careful about nades from Ana. So when Ryan drops shield, be careful if he was gonna
Come on, we got shit.
shoot a nade.
Oof.
Oh, got fucked.
You can, like, you have bubble, you can go to that window there, you don't need to be backing up. You should be farming energy right now. Energy and ult
Yeah.
charge. Like, there's no reason to be standing here right now. Yeah, like, this is wasted. Like, you could be Ashe 100% energy right now.
Yo, kill Hook.
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh,
No.
dropped down.
It was a bad call from them.
Yeah. I mean, even if the hog is alone, he's still a fucking Roadhog, like. He's still got a 600 health. No. They're gonna lose it here. Fuck.
Yeah, for me, it's like if Reinhardt doesn't go down, just keep with him, even if it's a bad
Yeah.
call. But you should play like Reinhardt decides where you go, not yourself.
Yeah, pretty much. Unless you have like 100 energy, then you can just go off and flank and be a DPS essentially. But other than that, I would stay with the Rhine. So I think like boosters, like make use of high ground a lot more. Don't DM behind shields. Unless
Yeah,
you're
focus more on.
well,
Sorry,
I
continue.
guess like DM behind shields, but do it in a way where it's helping the shield cool down. So like if you see that your Orisa shield is about to break and that you know that in 2 seconds your Orisa will put up a new one, then you can DM all the damage. But if it's at like, if the Orisa shield is fine health wise, there's no reason to DM it. And then eat dynamites, eat Ana grenades. Those two are really really big. Like you can see how many times the enemy Ashe got Bob. It was pretty often. Yeah, I don't know what else. Hannah.
No, it's a little bit like, I mean, it's mistakes that they're, well, that you see a lot on many people, so it's not that bad. You just need to focus more on what you said, like use of a DM, use of boosters, especially high ground.
Yeah, I'd like to see him play in like a dive type thing. It'd be interesting seeing how he plays if he has to play more aggressive, because we've only really seen really passive play so far.
Mm-hmm. Also, uses of full ultimate for me, like besides that one that he just dropped on the payload when the fight was already over, and he would never kill everyone or be alive enough to contest the payload.
Yeah.
Like besides that, he has always used diva bombs aggressively, like to get kills, and not to, for example, zone out an area where there's a fight or to contest.
He didn't actually get that many diva bombs, thinking about it, did he?
Yeah, no.
But I guess that's because he was so passive, he never got enough ult charge to like farm them consistently.
He was just shooting shield the whole time, never shooting down from the high ground.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so he just didn't farm them. Yeah, so it's like if you had been on the high ground more, you would have gotten more ults, and therefore wouldn't been able to decide more fights with diva bombs. So like it adds up. Just doing these minor things adds up to like being able to ult more or whatever.
And also the thing that I didn't see him doing when he boosters towards someone, he never melees at the end.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's a really really good point. Yeah, so you can actually, you can melee at the start of your boosters. You can press shift and then melee, and then as you're flying through the air, anything that you hit will be meleeed. And then at the end of your boosters too, you should be meleeing just by reflex, because that'll do more damage as well. Yeah, that's a really, really, really good habit to get into. Can't think of anything else.
No, me either.
Alright. Well, definitely submit another one, Sir Ronny. Submit another one where you're like a bit more aggressive and we can see if there's anything you could improve on there. Because like Liam said, you're mostly just shooting shields.
Yeah, and what I would say, it's like don't try to do everything on the next game. Like focus on one of the things. Like, okay, today, like on this game, I'm gonna focus on eating nades and eating the dynamites and the fire strikes, and just focusing more on that, and then just playing how you play. Or okay, now I'm always gonna be on high ground, except if I have boosters and I can drop and then get out of there with my boosters and stuff like this. If you want to do everything on next game, it's going to be messy and you're going to get distracted by it. So focus one thing at a time.
I think the most important one would be the boosters, and then definitely but the nades, like eating shit too, is also really close to that. But I think his boosters could be improved, and that would like make such a difference, as we said.
To be fair, I would say just high ground also makes it easier to eat stuff as well. So if you get the boosters right of ending up on high ground, you see the nades a lot easier.
Yeah.
Whereas when you're behind Rhine, you can't see shit a lot of the time.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true.
So doing
like you don't see the trajectory. No.
Alright, well, thanks for helping out Hannah and also Liam, kind of.
Yeah.
But yeah, do submit another one. You can say bye-bye.
I'm alright, thanks.
Bye.
Alright. Bye!
Bye.